I found something on Google Maps not too far from the famous town of Centralia. Here's a closer look at it. I found this white object over a year ago, and from what I could tell, it first appeared in the 90s with lots of other items. It may have been there even earlier, but this one lone item seems to still be existing today. What is it? Is it an active site? Is it abandoned? Well, there's only one way to find out, which means all you need to do is come along with me. And just for reference where we are, the famous graffiti highway is just over there. Mostly piles of dirt today, but there are some cleared paths, which makes it partially visible. I may come back in the future and do a different type of video showing you what it's like in modern day, because it's been a few years. But where we're going is just over there, other side of the road, somewhere in those woods. Things potentially are not looking good. So where we're heading is basically right up here. I can see my position on Google Earth. It's somewhere up there, but over there, they're doing some logging. They're clear cutting all back here. So I don't know how far they're working over. It may be next to where we're going. The item may no longer be there. May not even be accessible. There's a lot of like butterflies or whatever these are along the road, and where I'm walking, they're all like getting kicked up. I don't know what they are. There's like hundreds of them all along the road here. Going to be honest, I don't have high hopes for this. This may be a really short video, and if you see the length of it being under 10 minutes, well, you probably know why. If it's over 10 minutes, then we probably were successful. But I'm having doubts because they're working nearby, clear cutting the woods, and I don't know how far over they're working. It's gonna take it as it comes. I know not everyone's gonna be a winner or home run, but even if I fail, I figure it's worth showing, where we are, what I was hoping to come see, and take it from there. I actually see maybe a way I could climb up the embankment here. Yeah, you know what? I think I could climb up right here. We're gonna do that. Okay, made up the embankment. I'm not sure what I stumbled into. I may or may not want to proceed. So I see a teal and white trailer over there, and a little playground area right here. I don't know if this is someone's property. There's no posted signs right here. Some scrap metal. I'm gonna cautiously walk ahead. If anything's giving me like the heebie-jeebies, or if I hear banjo music, or see trail cams, I'm turning around. I don't know what this is. I don't even know if that's the object. But what I can tell you is there's tons of coal here. Shimmery anthracite coal. Okay, it's looking like that camper is abandoned and falling apart. That's a good sign. Ugh, I am walking through all kinds of spider webs. What the heck did I find? There's picnic tables, a swing, a bicycle, fire pit. Is this the item that I saw on Google Earth, Google Maps? Well, I'm gonna pull up my location right now and confirm. All right, as you can see, this is not the target. This is not what we seeked out to find. I don't know what we found, but this 100% is not it. This is kind of unusual though. People definitely come here without a doubt. Kids' bicycles. It's like well kept as well. There's a swing right here, swing set there. There's a shack back there. So I know I need to go this direction. There's numerous trails back here. Are they going to lead to it? Hopefully. Before we go any further, though, I want to make sure there's no one here in this shack because this looks somewhat questionable. There's windows, and I don't know if anyone's inside. There's a big door on the side with the latch, which is not locked. I don't see any signage on it. Hello, is anyone here? VHS tapes. Holy cow. Get a flashlight. There's crates full of VHS tapes. It's like Bigfoot watching home movies back here or what? There's probably close to 100 VHS. This whole tub is full of them. There's Easter baskets over there too. Oh, we're gonna leave it just how we found it. Keep walking through spider webs. So good news is that we're enclosing on our target. We're heading directly towards it. There's numerous trails out here. There's a vehicle up there. There's a trailer and a vehicle. I don't know if it's abandoned or not. I think it's abandoned. The hood is up on it. There's doors missing. There's other vehicles too. What is this place? Okay, I'm pretty confident this is what we came to find. Once I get up here closer, I'm going to check my GPS one more time. We should be right on target. I thought nearly everything was gone from like the 90s, early 2000s. It appears much of it. It's heard a stick snap. Seems like much of it's still here. There's a loader, a stripped loader, box truck, Jeep, dump truck, and a blue mobile home trailer. Huh. This is like Billy Bob's backwoods home. I'm covered in spider webs because it's better than snakes. So I'm gonna scout this one section at a time. I did check my GPS. We are 100% on location. I believe that's our target. Probably has a white roof. That's what we saw. But right here, we have an old, oh, RJ would like this, Alice Chalmers loader. He could probably tell me more about this than I ever could, although it's not a tractor. They did try to cover the motor though. It's dry rotted with nature's carpet, but they did try to protect it. Here's some gauges right there. Like the levers are really stiff. Probably hydraulics are frozen. This thing almost looks like it's homemade. It's got some custom modification. It has like vehicle fog lights and marker lights up there. If it's an old diesel, probably could get it running again. Will it run video? Back there is another vehicle on like a platform. We'll get to that in a little bit. But right behind the loader, we have a Jeep. Looks like a Cherokee, which has been picked clean. Big fuses. 20, 30, 40, 50 amp. I think it'll run. Makes you wonder the story of these vehicles, why they're out here. Obviously no one's looking after them. They're getting stripped, left to the elements. Steering wheel console's gone. And that's a steam whistle. Nearby Ashland Pioneer Tunnel mine tour. So that is a Ford pickup with maybe a conversion dump. Maybe it was built like that. I wish I had RJ with me. He knows so much about old stuff, especially Fords. If I'm not mistaken from what he taught me, this is a dent side, since it's kind of pushed in like that. This is an F-250 Ranger. Even has a hitch on the front. This, let's see, round headlights. I'm gonna say mid-70s. Nice blue color here. Yeah, I think this may have always been a dump. There's also a lot of miscellaneous items back here, and like I said, the trail comes right through here, so people come by here regularly. The trail is well worn down. You're gonna save that for last though. Ford box truck, it says the boys. It's like an Ecoline van conversion. Oh, look at all the stickers. I wonder if this was like a band or something. There's even a scarecrow in here. We'll put him at the wheel. Give him some driving practice. Console TV. Looks like a 70s vacuum. I don't know if this is like a mobile repair truck or somebody who hauled like maybe off-road vehicles or detailing, a band. Those are just a few things that comes to mind. There's a body of a Jeep up here. Looks like it was maybe an off-road Jeep. It's got the full roll cage. Sanford salvage, like Sanford and Son. It's like sheet metal. Looks like somebody, oh, there's even like handlebars there for holding on. It's probably for like rock climbing or something. It's like what you see in the side-by-sides. Another swing set back there. This place is bizarre. I don't know what I stumbled onto, but little did I know that all this was still out here. And like I said, I scaled up just because there was a clearing there. Looks like somebody or someone has went up there before, and we were able to basically walk right back here. But there is trail systems all throughout. Let's take a walk back to that Jeep, and then we'll hit the mobile home last. The good news though is that the logging that we saw is not this far back. It's over in that direction. So if we kept going that way, we would undoubtedly walk right into it. So here's a trailer with a type of frame around it. Maybe it was enclosed at one time. There's a Jeep sitting here, stripped. I think it had a beefy little engine to it. I know sometimes people will put like little 350s in here, Chevy 350s. Look, they have a street sign as the roof. I think it's a 100% off-road vehicle. It wasn't for the road. Heavily modified. They had a radiator in the back here. There's a hitch. You can probably hear the traffic too. You know, we're close to the road. It's literally just down the embankment there, so that's how close we are. It's got a little radio, not even a tape deck, just the radio. some switches, no dashboard, no speedometers or anything like that. Pretty certain it's just the off-road monster that probably created a lot of fun memories, and maybe they had plans on redoing it, and they just, one reason or another, ended up leaving it back here. And that's why I'm wondering, like, why is everything back here? Why is it in this condition? Who brought it here? We know it's been here over 30 years. That I can confirm. Has it been here longer? Possibly, but for 3 decades, this stuff has been here. And the reason I thought everything else was gone, just because of the foliage hiding everything and nature reclaiming around these items. So, needless to say, there's more than just one lone existing structure. But for us, that's a spider web. For us, there's only one lone existing structure to explore. And we're gonna do that right now. I'm wondering how they even hauled this back here. I'm guessing 30 years ago, trail was probably wider, more manicured than what it is today. Like, was this someone's backwoods site? I don't think the stuff was necessarily dumped here. I think someone was residing here and had this whole property as their playground. And that is full of mattresses. In case you're curious, this is a Shelby mobile home. Serial number 0903 out of Arlington, Tennessee. Oh, I smell mold out the wazoo. Let me get my flashlight. There's probably critters living in here. It's a duffel bag. Yeah, I'm not going beyond where we are right here. This floor is super, super soft. There's toys in here. Personal items. Looking at the kitchen. Living room right here. Small bedroom right there. Probably another bedroom and bathroom down there. Although I can fit around it, I'm sinking into the floor. So it is not worth me going around. But let's see if there's another doorway. There might be. Now, we haven't come across any Christmas items, but we've come across multiple toys, which means it is officially abandoned. I do like the powder blue color. It's a good length too. I'd say probably 50 feet in length, 50, 60 feet. Oh, look at this old air conditioner. It's a vertical one. They had this back here in the bedroom. They purposely cut out the hole for this. Kept it here year round. I don't even know if they even make those anymore, those vertical style air conditioners. So there's a little bit of graffiti here. Looks like they may have had a stove right there with the pipe coming out. That looks like the back of an oven or a dryer. And we have an open door here, but I can't climb up there, I don't think, but we'll take a peek inside. Oh yeah, you could tell no one's like been here for decades because there's a tree growing preventing the door from closing. So let's squeeze in here. Okay, so looking at another bedroom there. Tons of debris on the floor. That may or may not be a bathroom. There's probably a water heater or furnace right there. And that is looking back towards the kitchen area. But yeah, this is not a solid floor. At this point, I don't even know if it's termites holding hands. You can even see the insulation falling out from underneath. I don't know what to make of this one. I have a lot of questions. And I'm thinking, oh, I got a bug in my eye. I'm thinking I should maybe come back in the future on an e-bike, take some of these trails. Maybe it'll lead to more discoveries. And even though I placed him there, he made me take a second look. I got the scarecrow in the driver's seat there. We have Halloween. It's not Christmas, but we have Halloween. It's like the second toilet I've seen. That one kind of matches the trailer. Oil tanks. Looks like they're maybe using them for storage. There's a pool in there. Ha! Is that like a makeshift jacuzzi? Hot tub? Look what I found on the ground. A little pickup truck. What's that hat up there? Is that Napa? It's like a Napa truck. It's like a collector's item. Oh, it's crawling in ants. It's like it may have had batteries and a speaker system. If you happen to know like a date on that, is there a date? It says Nylent Corporation, Rockford, Illinois, USA, and a toll-free number. Okay, the second time now I've heard a stick or a twig snap. As I was setting you guys up down there, back behind that Jeep that's on the trailer, I heard another stick snap. I haven't seen or heard anyone else, but it happened twice. Aha! Found the tag on the door. I know what year this is. Ugh. Bench seat's still fully intact. So some of you, like my friends RJ, and you guys are lowering down on my tripod, know exactly what year this is. I was not too far off. I said mid-70s. It's a 1977 F-250 Ranger. I actually own a 1977 F-100. It was a deep royal blue color. Had Krieger wheels on it. I had that when I was near graduating high school. Had a big 400 engine in it. What a unique location. Kind of at a loss of words as to what we found here. But this is why I do Google Maps investigations, because you truly never know what you're going to find. I mean, I have so many unanswered questions here that, I mean, I could ramble on and on. I'm not going to, but I'm just wondering, like, you know, what we stumbled upon earlier, that teal and white trailer with the playground there, the bicycles, is that area related to this one? They're not far from each other at all. Or were they completely separate sites? I know for a fact, based on the trails and how clean that is, people do come back here. This is a frequented site, but I don't think anyone is residing here. I think at one time someone possibly did live in that trailer, but I think it's been decades. But everything surprisingly is still here. I mean, some things might be gone, but most of it's still here. Looks like someone had a lot of projects with different vehicles, off-roading. They may have had like a backwoods workshop here, or just a place to store their toys. I am wondering how the mobile home got back here though, because it's a good length and it wouldn't be able to handle any sharp turns getting towed. So it may have came in from a different direction. Like I said, maybe 30, 40 years ago, it was different back here back then. Maybe the front end loader even brought it back here, who knows. But I always enjoy seeing things that are left behind, like the front end loader, Alice Chalmers, that's an old thing. This truck, the Jeep, the other Jeeps, the box truck, the mobile home. Every piece of equipment and items here has a story to tell. Even like the oil tank with the pool inside. You know, someone purposely created that or just put that in there. But, you know, they were parked here, never to run again. And now they're just sitting here rotting in nature. And although it's like kind of sad to think about it, I mean, this is a very common thing that we come across. So many places I've come across with just old trucks left behind. I come across a mobile home graveyard before. And most likely the questions I have, I'll never get answers to, but just based on what I see, I think someone did live here at one time. They could have passed away, maybe a change of ownership, something else. But now everything's just sitting out here being reclaimed by nature. I think, depending on how my schedule goes, in the future, maybe fall or winter, I might come back here with an e-bike, explore some of these trails back here, because they may lead to more findings. I mean, this is what I saw on Google Earth, but there could be more out here than we realize. But I definitely have my doubts coming out here. I thought for certain either this area is going to be completely inaccessible, nothing's going to be here anymore, or when I saw the logging company, I'm like, oh crap, they're working nearby. They may have already cleaned this area out. Well, that's not the case. Nearly everything is still here. And thankfully, didn't hear any banjo music. And I think I got a couple good pictures, although I'm not going to share a photo montage. they will be on my Facebook post when this video does come out. So if you want to head over to my Facebook page, link down below. And also, if you haven't seen my previous Google Maps adventure, which I did very, very recently, not terribly far from here, it was related to mining and mining history. That was another one, and that one I actually stumbled upon accidentally. I wasn't supposed to find something there, and I did, just by following the roads. Where this one, I found this location over a year ago. I just got backlogged with projects, finally made it here, and like I said, it's only a stone's throw away from Centralia. Graffiti Highway is less than a mile away. Maybe a resident from Centralia, had the eminent domain. Maybe they moved up here. Who knows? We can only speculate. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. Share any insights that you're able to. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.